Hey y'all, growing the word, and today I want to put something on the chopping block, and that is the concept of worship. And so in the Christian faith we have denominations that actually disagree on whether instruments should be used in worship or not. There is one particular denomination that says that there is no authority in the New Testament for instruments in worship, because when Jesus had the Last Supper, they sang a hymn together, right? And so they didn't have instruments at that very time, so they don't use instruments now. And I'm not knocking on anybody who chooses to worship Christ without instruments. If you believe that that's a more pure way to worship God, then do it. I'm all for it. Sometimes I myself choose to do that too. But every now and then I don't mind a guitar or something like that. But the big thing here is you're debating on whether worship allows, or whether the New Testament allows the use of instruments in worship on the basis of Jesus sang a hymn. And so my question is that really the only time that Jesus worshiped God the Father? If that is the pinnacle for your division on worship with or without instruments, what you're saying is the only time that Christ actually worshiped God was when he sang a hymn with no instruments. Now, I don't believe that is the only time that he worshiped God the Father. But what we are reducing worship to is singing hymns or songs with or without instruments. Now, in accordance to this concept of worship, I believe that you could worship the Lord by taking out the trash. I myself have to pray to God in order to take the trash out, because it makes me want to throw up every time I smell it. So I try to make that a form of worship in my life. I can't play an instrument while doing the trash. So in that context, I guess instruments aren't required or needed or desired. But if I believe that I am doing a better job at worshiping the Lord when singing a song to have an instrument present, then that is between me and God. That's between you and God. But I don't want to reduce worship to just singing a song or a hymn. We should have corporate worship in accordance to Romans 12:1 and 2 as well, that we offer our bodies as a living sacrifice for God. We debate about singing a song when we should be focusing on more than one way to worship God. In Romans 1 and 2, 12:1 and 2, are a bigger portion of worship for our personal life, because it's our body. We use our body for everything. So we should be worshiping God in everything, not just singing. And I just pray that you guys can grow in the Word and grow together in unity and worship, and that we could just worship God purely, with or without instruments, taking out the trash, singing a hymn, doing the dishes, whatever it is that we do. I just pray that you may do that to the glory of God, because the Bible says that we have that ability. So I pray that you do sing to the glory of God, that you do play an instrument to the glory of God, and pray for me that I could take out the trash to the glory of God. And I'm praying for you guys, and I love you guys, and I just want to see the church just worship as a whole in unity. In whatever we do, may we just worship God and give God the glory that is due unto him. I'm praying for you. I love you. Grow in the Word. Grace and peace.